Tim Anderson Gymnasium here at Auburndale High School. For the first game of tonight's doubleheader, featuring the girls' game first, the Abbotsford Falcons versus the Auburndale Eagles. Now at this time, if you are able, yes, please stand. Please remove all caps. Please draw your attention to our nation's flag as we honor our nation, and especially those who serve us and have service in our country's military, as Mr. Joe Anderson from Zaleski Sports sings our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Yeah, thank you, Mr. Joe Anderson from Zaleski Sports.
Right.
Both tonight's games are being shown on Zaleski Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder from the WIAA, good sportsmanship is expected from players and fans alike. Please root your team on in a positive manner. Let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials do their job, and let's have a great game from everyone this evening. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Falcons. Number 2, Mercedes Escalera. Number 10, Caddy Rush. Number 12, Sydney Falsasek. Number 24, McKinley Fairbaum. Number 30, Summer Broadhagen. Abbotsford is coached by assistants Tommy Claybon and Rachel Schmidt, head coach Ali Messerol. And now the starting lineup for the Auburndale Eagles. Number 14, Reese Hasenoro. Number 22, Sydney Wolf. Number 24, Rose Hasenoro. Number 34, Maya Cranes. And number 40, Hope Schulte. Auburndale is coached by assistants Lee Demas and Brandon Roberson, head coach Dale Howey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live at the high school gymnasium here in beautiful downtown Auburndale as Zaleski Sports brings you high school girls basketball. A doubleheader tonight. Ball night. Here from Auburndale. Girls first, boys second. Between the Falcons of Abbey and the Eagles of Auburndale. We're underway. And Escalera starts things out for Abbotsford with the first bucket of the game. Third time I've had the opportunity to see Abbotsford. Second time being able to see Auburndale. Auburndale with a big win over Columbus on Tuesday night. And Abbotsford suffered that loss at the buzzer at Greenwood on a three-pointer at the horn for a one-point victory for the Indians. And thrown away out of bounds. It'll be Abbotsford ball. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Garrett Short. Pull-up jumper for Roosh, miss. Rebound pulled out of there by Gracie Hassenorl, ahead to Krings, and taken away. Roosh, baseline drive, they swing it over. Broadhagen, 3 on the way from Klobin. Rebounded by Escalera. There's a scrum for it, and we've got a jump ball called. And the arrow points to Auburndale. Falcons 1-3 on the season. Ali Messerol, their head coach. Their next game coming up after this is on Tuesday at Rib Lake. Their leading scorers for Abbotsford, Callie Roosh averaging 12.5 points a game. Sydney Faltasek with 9, and Summer Broadhagen 7.2. Broadhagen also the leader in rebounds, and Faltasek leads in assists. Other side of the coin for Auburndale, head coached by Dale Owie. A 43-27 win at Columbus the other night. Another turnover for Auburndale. Kylie Anderson, their leading scorer, averaging 9 a game. Braylee Grimm, 7.5, and Hope Schulte with 6. Braylee Grimm is their leading rebounder, and Gracie Hassenorl, leader in assists. And that shot off the mark, pulled down for Auburndale on the rebound. I want to thank the people here at Auburndale for the opportunity to sing the national anthem for them for tonight's game. Shot is up and good for number 24, Rose Hassenorl. Tied at 2 here in the first quarter. Man-to-man pressure put on by the Eagles. Steele. Good pass. Hassenorl for 2. So Rose Hassenorl with all 4 points for Auburndale, and we've got a turnover as the pressure was put on by Coach Owie and the Eagles. And that's 4-2. Inbounded by Rose Hassenorl. Maya Krings will center it. Gracie Hassenorl, there's 2 of those young ladies. Make sure I keep them straight. Rose and Gracie. A doubleheader of Merriwood North and Merriwood South teams. Abbey in the north and Auburndale in the south. Steele. Faltasek gets it ahead to Roosh, and she lost the handle. Athens leading the Merriwood North 2-0 and 2-3 overall. Phillips in second, Prentice in third, Rib Lake in a tie for third, Abbey in fifth, and Shawamigan in fifth as well. Abbey looking for their first conference win. This is a non-conference matchup tonight. Auburndale 2-0 on the season, and another, boy, I'll tell you, I can tell they're not used to playing at this time of the evening. Both teams with several turnovers early on. Full court pressure put on by the Eagles. Man to man. All they got to do is just clear out Abbotsford, but back in the hands of Auburndale, tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Eagle ball. Checking in for the Eagles is Kylie Anderson, number 10. Krings will cross over, kick it out, stolen. Broadhagen up and missed the layup and but fouled, but they're going to say it's on the floor. Brasida Escalera will inbound on the west side of the gym. Good pass in, Faltasek blocked. And the Eagles on the offense. Good skip pass over to Wolf. Wolf pull-up jumper in the lane, out. Rebound, Auburndale. Faltasek tried to tie it up. Auburndale pulls it out. going to reset. Hope Schulte. And boy, I'll tell you something. Tuesday night, I produced the broadcast at Columbus, and Auburndale looked like they were clicking on all cylinders right away. What needs to happen for Abbotsford is they need to clear out and let Escalera take it one-on-one, or Roosh or Faltasek, and then we got a foul on Auburndale. They're going to call that on Kylie Anderson. That'll be her first. Coming in for the Eagles is Braylee Grimm. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services, from loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records. They have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Nice drive to the basket and a blocking foul as Summer Broadhagen went baseline. Maya Krings with her first personal. 3 fouls on the Eagles. In for Auburndale will be Taylor Anderson, number 20. We have 2 Hassanorals and 2 Andersons, no relation to me, on the roster for Auburndale. Wild shot off the backboard, rebounded by Auburndale. Approaching the 5-minute mark of play here in the first half. 4-2 Auburndale. Good patience on the offense by Auburndale. Nearly tipped away. Krings will reset. Go right side. Good defense by the Falcons, and another steal. Escalera ahead to Broadhagen. Broadhagen far side. Left-hand dribble and lost it out of bounds. Kind of some scatter-batter basketball here in the first 5-6 minutes for both teams. You know, you get them out of that routine with these doubleheaders, and that's fine. I like the doubleheaders, but long 2 off the backboard. Faltasek with the rebound, and she's fouled. To finish that thought is that you get used to that pattern of having a game before yours, and then you play, you know, the JV game and then your varsity game. Well, if you don't have that, sometimes it kind of gets you out of sync. And that foul was called on Maya Krings, her second. No fouls yet on Abbotsford. Tipped out of bounds, remains Falcon ball. Kylie Anderson did with the pressure. Callie Roosh will inbound for the Falcons. Oh, good steal. Good rotation of the ball for Auburndale. 3 seconds called. Celia Schindler, who checked in, she will inbound for Abbotsford. She gets it in. Good job ahead to Broadhagen. Can she finish? No, partially blocked. Celia's mother, the choir director up at Abbotsford, had a chance to be the Merriwood All-Conference Choir Honors Choir Director about a month ago. That was fun up in Abbotsford. Appreciated the opportunity. Inbound, Broadhagen prowls it up. No, partially blocked on that as well. Kicked ahead. Here comes Grimm. Tipped out of bounds. She tried to pass it over to Taylor Anderson. Knocked away. Jim's starting to fill up here. Inbounds for the Eagles on the east end. Flipped out to Sydney Wolf. They'll rotate it back to Kylie Anderson, and she'll set up the offense. Both teams in man-to-man defense. rotation. Anderson kicks it out. Wolf traveled. Escalera in, Faltasek in, and Azul Diaz Miranda in. Azul really, she really puts a spark into the defense and the offense, number 14 for Abbotsford. And she gets it to break the press. 3-on-2, Faltasek jumper, it's long. Rebound picked up. Anderson, Grimm, and Faltasek ran out, pardon me. That was Nevaeh Trankler, pardon me. Ran out of real estate underneath the basket. Gracie Hassenarl will inbound on the east end. Taylor Anderson will track it down. Kylie Anderson driving to the basket, kick in, good pass, but couldn't finish for Grimm. Here come the Falcons. Trankler traveled. So it'll be out of bounds to Auburndale. Rose Hassenarl will throw it in to Gracie Hassenarl. Near side, they swing it to center. Anderson, right hand dribble, power slide up, scoop, fouled, going to the basket, and we'll shoot 2. Azul Diaz Miranda commits the first foul for Abbotsford, and we are nearly at the midway point of the first half. Kylie Anderson steps to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. Second free throw coming up. At halftime, you can hear some of that bustle to our right on the microphone, and missed the second, in and out. Faltasek with the rebound. We will be highlighting the little dribblers at halftime. Nice pass, nice finish as Nevaeh Trankler makes it 5-4. Inside, blocked by Trankler. She'll bring the ball over the timeline. And we've got a moving screen on 22 on Nevaeh Trankler. She went to hand the ball off, and you just can't run over somebody after you do that. That's a moving screen. Good call by the official. Nice passing. Oh, goodness sakes. Ends up in the hands of Miranda. Nice pass ahead to Schindler. Underneath to Trankler. No. Here come the Eagles. Long pass ahead. Grimm out to 14. That's Gracie Hassenarl. Scrum for it. Grimm. No. Shot on the way by Anderson. No. Oh, goodness sakes. Here comes Miranda. Coast to coast. Got it. Azul Diaz Miranda gives Abbotsford the 6-5 lead. 3 on the way. No. Brought down by Taylor Anderson. They swing it back up top. Kylie Anderson traveled. Rose Hassenarl's three-pointer well off the mark. Broadhagen returns along with Escalera and McKinley Kloben for Abbotsford. Roosh will inbound. Faltasek dribbles up. Takes it center court. Broadhagen, jump. Lipped out. She got her own rebound, put it back, but fouled. And she will go to the line to shoot 2. See who the foul is on. And that is on Braylee Grimm. And Summer Broadhagen at the line for Abbotsford's first free throw attempts in this matchup. Misses the first. 2 in for Auburndale. Sydney Wolf and Hope Schulte. Second free throw for senior Summer Broadhagen. It's up and it is no good. Missed them both. Auburndale on the offense. They do that wheel offense. Getting close to 5 seconds. And Faltasek ends up with the steal. Roosh picks it up. Ahead to Escalera. Klobin lost it out of bounds, knocked out of her hand. And we've got a lot of young kids ready to be featured at halftime here on Zaleski Sports. Inbound for Abbotsford. Back in. They forgot about Escalera. 4 points for the senior. And it's now 9-5. And a timeout called by Auburndale. We'll take one as well. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business. And I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Welcome back, friends. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. Welcome back after that timeout by Auburndale. 9-5, working 9-5 is the score here. Abbotsford with the lead. Three on the way from Schulte off the back iron. Faltasek comes down with the rebound. She'll push. And a lot of contact, no foul. Escalera is going to cross over and throw it up and will miss. Picked up by Hassenorl. Auburndale just seems all out of sync here. Pull-up jumper for Hassenorl, no. Rebound for Wolf, and they get it back. Anderson guarded by Roosh. She kicks it out. They're going to rotate it, skip pass. They rotate it back up top, drive to the bucket, back out. Rose Hassenorl off the front of the rim, and Broadhagen will pull down the rebound and push. And now we're going to foul. I think they're going to get Sydney Faltasek with the foul. 13 foul on Abbotsford, 5 for Auburndale. Miranda back in for Abby. Nearly a steal. Just not looking sharp tonight. Anderson for 3. Off the backboard. Coach Owie will stand up. Doesn't say much, but when what he does say, you hear it. Roosh over to the timeline, pushes it. Broadhagen lost her dribble. And Roosh, left-handed dribble back to Broadhagen, near side. She'll go to the basket, throws it up. Rebound scrum ends up in the hands of Maya Katzenberger. Good ball movement for Auburndale. Anderson drives to the basket, puts up a shot, miss. Rebound by Callie Roosh. And off the fingertips of Sydney Faltasek. Fleet Farm. Toyland is open at Fleet Farm. Yes, Toyland is now open at Fleet Farm with their Price Match Plus guarantee. If you find a lower toy price, they'll beat it by 5%. Get the best price on a huge selection of toys only at Fleet Farm. Auburndale trailing but here by 4. 5.5 left in the first half, and another turnover. And a steal almost by Anderson. Yes, it is. Here goes Rose Hosner and tipped out of bounds by Callie Roosh. Auburndale will take it over the timeline. Brizeda Escalera will check in for Abbotsford next dead ball. Anderson, another 3 attempt. No, boy. Oh, goodness. Escalera will come in. Not mocking the young lady, but she shoots much better than that and didn't even hit the rim. Taylor Anderson returns for Auburndale. Kylie Anderson will have a seat. Abbotsford to inbound. They tried to get it in the Miranda, but stolen. Pull-up jumper missed. Rebound put back, but fouled as Katzenberger will step to the line to shoot 2. McKinley Klobman called for the foul. And Maya Katzenberger shooting 2. And misses the first. They are 1 for 3 here in the first half. 5:03 left in half number 1. Missed them both. And Miranda tried to take it, but it's going to be off of her fingertips and belong to Auburndale. Nevaeh Trankler returns for Abbotsford. Doubleheader tonight here in Auburndale. Girls first, boys second. Here on Zaleski Sports. Shot up and good for Gracie Hassenorow. 9-7. Oriah Harris, the freshman, checks in for Abbotsford. In 2 games I've seen her play, that young lady has got a lot of potential. Number 20. Stripped away. Auburndale with the lead, or pardon me, passes ahead. Skip it out. Hassenorow will swing it back up. Three on the way. And good for Rose Hassenorow. And the lead back to Auburndale. Escalera, far side, will drive left-handed baseline. Short, but fouled. .407 left in the first half. Brizeda Escalera at the line for Abbotsford to shoot 2. That foul called on Sydney Wolf, her first. And Escalera misses the first. And see the heads of the little dribblers in the lower part of your screen. We'll be featuring them at halftime. Second free throw by Escalera missed. Harris with the rebound. Oriah fake shot, drives baseline, pull up, short, but she's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Wolf picks up back-to-back fouls. It'll send Oriah Harris to the free throw line shooting 2. It's up and back iron. Both teams with some offensive struggles here tonight. Second free throw, no. Miranda with the rebound for Abbotsford. Abbotsford in their traveling red jerseys. Harris baseline drive, kicks it out. Ends up in the hands of Auburndale. They'll take it over the timeline. Grace Hassenorl throws it away. Nevaeh Trankler. Miranda into Harris. Harris will throw it away. Escalera, even if she had tracked it down, it would have been over and back. Rose Hassenorl in, and along with Braylee Grimm for Auburndale. Approaching the 3-minute mark of the first half. 10-9. Inside, turnaround jumper, good for Maya Katzenberger, the freshman. It's her first bucket of the night. 3-point lead for the Eagles. Escalera near side and just about ran out of real estate. Back to Miranda. And a good tie-up. Good quick thinking there by Rose Hassenorl. Arrow points to Abbotsford. Broadhagen, Roosh, and Faltasek return for Abbotsford. Escalera to inbound on the near side. Harris looks for a cutter. She's got her dribble. She takes it baseline, kicks it over to Broadhagen off of her nose, but she tracked it down. Faltasek, pull-up jumper, good. Sydney Faltasek with her first basket of the night. Cuts it to a 1-point lead. I'd like to say this was a defensive struggle, but both teams have really just committed an awful lot of errors on their own. A lot of unforced turnovers. Another turnaround jumper for Katzenberger. She's got 4. Coach Owie with a pretty deep bench for Auburndale. Under 2 minutes. Kylie Anderson will check in for Auburndale next dead ball. Faltasek in a spot. There we go. She got out of it. Escalera fouled. They're going to call that on Braylee Grimm. It'll be her second. That is the 7th foul, and we will have a bonus throw as Anderson checks in for Auburndale. That is Kylie Anderson. And Braceda will shoot 1-1. She is 0 for 2 from the line so far here in the first half. It's up and short. Harris tried to track it down, ends up in the hands of Broadhagen. Harris for 3, short. Auburndale on the move. And she dribbled out of bounds. Escalera gave her enough room to get by. Senior Hope Schulte returns for Auburndale. Braylee Grimm, the freshman, has a seat. Quite a lot of height for the Eagles. Roosh tried to pass it out of there. Knocked away. Broadhagen to Harris. They swing it over. Escalera's pass tipped away. Good defense for Rose Hassenorl. Anderson pulls up her dribble. Hassenorl to shoot Schulte. They get it back to Anderson up high. Guarded by Faltasek. Another turnaround jumper, short this time for Katzenberger. Faltasek has it. 40 seconds left here in half number 1. Roosh for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound pulled down with power by Maya Katzenberger. Gracie Hassenorl. 25 seconds. Back to Anderson up high. Schulte looks for a cutter. Harris on defense with her. Good rotation for Auburndale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's going to be halftime. 14-11. Auburndale with the lead. We'll take a timeout here for a few messages, and we will bring you the Little Dribblers here at halftime from Auburndale. We'll stay tuned.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm. Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Positive work ethic. Not only did he put his time and energy into teaching the basic skills of basketball, but he was
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Spindler, Ali Tracty, Elise Vandehay, Maddie Wilcox, and Ava Zimmerman. Third graders, Eve Anderson, Nicole Valente, Corbin Journey, Gary Hartwig, Kinley Landwehr, Maverick Mile, Emma Melby, Sawyer Pumper, and Kaylee Resich. Isabella Spool, Evelyn Schultz, Finley Weiler, and Noah Brain. And from the fourth grade, Aubrey Belanti, Macy Biederman, Alana Gronke, Stacy Grundon, Grace Johnsrud, and Brooklyn Walter. Ladies and gentlemen, the Little Dribblers. Thank Carrie Galante for all her work in leading the girls. Looking forward to seeing this bunch. Looking forward to seeing this bunch in the varsity games in years to come.
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Hey everybody, it's Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and November is Red Tag Sales Event, which means an extra $500 savings on select models, Equinox, Blazers, and Silverados. Stop on in and talk to a sales consultant today.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Welcome back, friends, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball. It's halftime here between Abbotsford and Auburndale. Joe Anderson here, joined by Garrett Short. A couple of words from our sponsors. The Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield serves juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and fish fry Fridays. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. And our friends from Nikolai Construction, they say it's time to get back to work. It's time to find a great job with great pay at Nikolai Construction. Find year-round work in carpentry, concrete, and steel that has you home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nikolai Construction on 29th Street in Marshfield. Get back to work with Nikolai Construction. Not a lot to talk about here numbers-wise at halftime. You first look at Abbotsford with 11 first-half points. Preseda Escalera with 4. 2 each for Sydney Faltasek, Azul Diaz Miranda, and Nevaeh Trankler, and 1 for Summer Broadhagen. Abbotsford 1 of 7 from the free throw line. Auburndale on the other side of the coin has 1 from Kylie Anderson, 2 for Gracie Hassenorl, 7 from Rose Hassenorl, and 4 from Maya Katzenberger. The Eagles 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Other games tonight in the Marywood North, Schwamigan is at Marathon. Prentice is at Stratford. Phillips is at Assumption, and Athens is at Newman. The only other game from the Marywood South is Rib Lake has traveled to Edgar tonight. Those matchups in girls basketball getting ready to start the second half. In a 14-11 game Friends, H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. H&S is looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shifts. Apply online at hsmgco.com. Second half about to begin. It'll be Auburndale out of bounds, and they will be going left to right on your screen. The Eagles in their white jerseys and the Falcons in their red and black. White and blue for Auburndale. And things look a lot quicker and sharper for Auburndale here to start the second half. And just to say, oh, we've got a push. Sydney Faltasek kind of went, I think there was contact. Nobody ever admits to fouling somebody unless it's an intentional foul. They never do. Good pass inside and fouled again. This time it'll be Maya Krings going to the line. And 2 quick fouls on Abbotsford. Preseda Escalera picks up her first, second team foul in the second half. And Maya Krings will be shooting 2 free throws here. And misses the first. 1 of 5 for the Eagles at the charity stripe. Second free throw upcoming, and it's up and good. 2 for 6. Broadhagen, coast to coast, short on the putback. No, again, third time, knocked out of her hands. She gets it, tracks it down. Broadhagen, Escalera, no. Goes through. Faltasek ends up with Broadhagen. Cut off. Roosh, right hand dribble, powers in, puts it up. Escalera, no. Back in the hands of Anderson of Auburndale. Leading by 4, just underway here, a minute in to the second half. Don't go anywhere because we will have an interview of the winning coach and the outstanding player, and then we will bring you boys basketball action at the conclusion of this match. Auburndale much more patient. Much sharper with the ball handling here. Shot on the way, too long for Gracie Hassenarl. Rebound for Callie Roosh. Lost the handle. Well, nobody took up Hassenarl. She's short. She just didn't put enough Oompa Loompa on that shot. She was wide open, had a nice, easy layup to the basket. And put it up short. Auburndale will inbound. Kylie Anderson takes the ball over the timeline for the Eagles. Krings looks for a cutter, gets it. 3 on the way. Good. 3 for Rose Hassenarl, her second of the game. And it's now an 18-11 game. Roosh fouled. Much to the chagrin of the Auburndale fans. Taylor Anderson called for the foul, her first. And Callie Roosh will step to the free throw line for the first time tonight to shoot 2. First one is up and in and out. 1 of 8 for the Falcons. Neither team shooting well from the field or the charity stripe tonight in this matchup. Second free throw goes in. Like the overture. It's 18-12. Steal. Broadhagen picks it up. Escalera for Abbotsford. Taking the ball over the timeline ahead to Faltasek. Pull-up jumper. Good. 4 points for Sydney Faltasek. Back to a 4-point advantage for Auburndale. Coach Owie has moved it up now to the middle of the bench. He was sitting on the far end. Auburndale does look much crisper, though, on their offensive patterns here in the second half. Didn't look sharp in the first. Good skip pass to Anderson, far side. Thought about a three. Pull-up jumper, kicks it out. Rotation, Anderson for three. Too long. Broadhagen's going to let it go, and it'll be Abbotsford out of bounds. Oriah Harris will check in for the Falcons. Oriah, the freshman. In for Auburndale, another freshman. This is Maya Katzenberger to match up with Oriah Harris. So Harris seems to be, she and Broadhagen are the tall players for Abbotsford. Faltasek will go about coast to coast. Harris got it. 18-16. Harris knocks it away, but Anderson picks it up for Auburndale. Maya Krings swings it over. Pull-up jumper, no. Who's got it? Escalera comes down with it. Missed shot by Gracie Hassenorl. Ahead to Roosh, and Roosh couldn't track it down. In for Auburndale, Lily Belanti. First time she is checked in tonight. Make sure I have that right. Yes, Lily Belanti, another freshman. Coach always several freshmen on that roster. And we've got a tied up ball, and it's going to end up being Auburndale, or pardon me, Abbotsford's ball. You got two teams that start with the letter A. You got to keep them straight. And I'm so used to doing Auburndale's old nickname. I'm trying my best to make sure I say Eagles. Faltasek lost the handle. Ahead for Auburndale. Nice pass, nice finish. Maya Krings. And another steal is that. And a foul on Abbotsford. I think that's going to be the third on Faltasek. That is on Sidney Faltasek. Escalera will check out. Broadhagen will check in for Abbotsford. That full court pressure has really stymied Abbotsford. Nice pull-up jumper. Good. Rose Hassenorl with 12 points here in the first half. 12 of the 22 for the Eagles. And tipped out of bounds will remain Abbey ball. Callie Roosh to inbound. East side. She's got to hurry up and get it in, and then she doesn't. And a 5-second violation. That defense for Auburndale shut the door. Faltasek out, Escalera back in. Also in is McKinley Kalabin for Abbotsford. Nice give and goes for Auburndale. Drive to the basket. Katzenberger guarded by Broadhagen. And a turnover. Escalera ends up with it. And Braseda goes coast to coast and got no put back by Harris for Abbotsford. And Oriah Harris with a chance to make this more interesting. And Maya Krings called for the foul. That's her third. And Oriah Harris with a chance to finish the old-fashioned three-point play, and does. Down to a three-point matchup. Rose Hassenorl out, and checking in will be Hope Schulte. See what Auburndale will do this time down the court. Ooh. Coach always standing up at the end of the bench. 3 on the way from Bellotti. Tracked down on the rebound by Krings, and then loses it out of bounds off Hope Schulte's hand. Faltasek will check in for Abbotsford and replace McKinley Klobin. Faltasek with 3 fouls. And we've got 12:42 left in regulation. Callie Roosh. Escalera passes ahead to Harris, but knocked away. Good push for Auburndale. Foul. And the 2 free throws coming up. Escalera picks up her second. And Maya Katzenberger 0 for 2 from the charity stripe here so far. Now 1 for 3. Roosh out. Azul Diaz Miranda in for Abbotsford. Second free throw for Auburndale's Maya Katzenberger. Short. Harris with the rebound. She looks ahead, takes the ball over the timeline. Faltasek to Escalera and threw it right. I think she thought she was going to cut, but Grisa Hassenerl blocked it with her head. And player control foul. Good job for Escalera to draw that. And Delante picks up her first. Hope Schulte will take a seat. Escalera to inbound. Miranda for Abbotsford. Right hand dribble, far side. Ooh, I thought there was about 3 steps there, but Faltasek. Nice pass to Escalera for the finish. Now down to 2. They get it into Belante. Krings nearly lost it. Now it is Harris with the rebound, or the steal. Broadhagen, left-hand dribble. Through traffic, clear out. And that's a travel, yeah. Checking in for Auburndale will be freshman Braley Grimm. We've got a timeout called by Auburndale. We'll take one as well. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball. Hey friends, get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. And our friends at Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue they're ready to help you get the fall's best cut and color. Schedule an appointment at Blues Hair Studio to look your fall best. Coast to coast for Auburndale, foul as Gracie Hassenorl went to the basket. And she'll shoot 2. Araya Harris picks up her first personal. 5th team foul as Gracie Hassenorl's first free throws of the night and makes the first of 2. Second one coming up for the freshman for Auburndale, and it is up and good. 2 for 2. Pressure put on. Now Harris in the front court. Harris, pull-up jumper, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Hassenorl. She gets it ahead, but Escalera tracks it down. Look out behind you, kid. Back to Escalera. She'll take the ball over the timeline. Into a double team. Broadhagen. Now Faltasek looks for a cutter. They have really picked up the defensive intensity. Miranda traveled, slid that pivot foot. Roosh will check in along with Kloben. Rose Hassenerl has returned for Auburndale. Braylee Grimm in, along with Sydney Wolf. Gracie Hassenerl, Maya Krings for Auburndale. Nice pass. They swing it out. Pull-up jumper, in and out for Hassenerl. And Abbotsford ends up with it. Hassenerl, got to watch out for double team. Nice pass, but she traveled. Good pass, but McKinley Kloben just couldn't keep her feet. Tough spot. Maya Krings has, I'll tell you something, Auburndale has really picked up the defensive intensity here in the second half. And they lose it out of bounds. And we've got a full timeout called by Abbotsford. We'll take one here as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sport.
Need furniture? Come to Mall Furniture in Marshfield and get it now. We have what you want in stock. Do you need a new two-sided Wisconsin-built mattress set or adjustable bed? We have them in stock. Power lift chairs, rocker or wall recliner. How about a glider rocker or swivel rocker? We have them. Sofas, sectionals and sleepers, reclining and stationary, leather and cloth. Choose from Marshfield Furniture, Lazy Boy, and Best Home Furnishing. See our expanded Wolfcraft maple and oak, made in Marshfield Furniture. Bring your truck or trailer and take it with you, or have it delivered for a small fee.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin, is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Coming out of that Abbotsford timeout, Falcons on the offense. Miranda, no. Rebound Auburndale. Here comes Gracie Hassenerl. Auburndale leading by 4. Tipped away. Good steal. Riley Grimm had it up high in the air and got tipped out of her hands. Broadhagen looks for a cutter. Doesn't see it. Dribbles it up. Callie Roosh swings it back. Miranda up top. Broadhagen. Good pressure defense put on by Rose Hassenerl. Abbotsford, good patience. And she traveled. Yep. The name of the theme of this game, ladies and gentlemen, has been turnovers. And not just by one team, by both. Just come the 5:30 start maybe seemed to have kind of, that should have been a double dribble, I thought, but not. Finally ends up in whose hands? It's going to belong to Auburndale after all of that. Don't know. Things just kind of got a little strange there. Back and forth they went with the basketball. Nobody wanted it. It was like a hot potato. Ends up in the hands of Auburndale. They inbound. And I think this 5:30 start time, another steal for Abbotsford, has kind of got the girls out of sync. Roosh. Miranda, no. Good rebound for Auburndale. Rose Hassenerl, pull-up jumper, short. Rebound, put back, missed. by Sydney Wolf. Abby with the rebound. 8:25 left here in the game. Auburndale by 4. 3 on the way, well short for McKinley Clobbin. Abbotsford yet to hit a 3 tonight. Auburndale, 2 by Rose Hassenorl from three-point land. Pull-up jumper, high off the glass, miss. Miranda with the rebound for Abbotsford. Clobbin takes the ball over, back to Miranda. Roosh far side. Broadhagen pass inside the Roosh, back over to Broadhagen. Couldn't get the shot. Good rebound pulled down by Briley Grimm. And that's a carry, yeah. Rose Hassenorl. Maya Katzenberger checks back in for Auburndale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 freshmen on this Auburndale squad. And seeing significant playing time. Knocked out a fault at 6 hands. She picks it back up. Good double team defense by Auburndale. That intensity has really picked up. 3 on the way by Roosh. No. Rebound belongs to. It's a jump ball. And possession to Auburndale. Kylie Anderson, the sophomore, checks in for Auburndale. Nevaeh Trankler, junior for Abbotsford, onto the court for senior Callie Roosh. No pressure put on by Abbotsford. Miranda will pick up Hassenorl. Pass over, missed by Katzenberger. Somebody pick it up. And that pass to nobody, and it ended up being picked up by Katzenberger. The shot off the mark. Abbotsford with the ball. And another, like a ping pong ball. And Faltasek, left-handed scoop shot. With a chance for a three-point play. And Maya Katzenberger called for the foul. Her first, 4th team foul. Roosh and Escalera for Abbotsford return. Broadhagen and Clobbin will have a seat. As senior Sydney Faltasek with 1 free throw, and it is no. Out of there with the rebound is Rose Hassenorl ahead. And Escalera got the steal, but she couldn't put the ball down the dribble before she took 2 steps. Taylor Anderson, the junior, checks in for freshman Rose Hassenorl. Out of bounds to Auburndale. Gracie Hassenorl to inbound. Maya Krings will bring the ball up top and reset the offense. Jumper is off the mark from Katzenberger. Ends up back in Auburndale's hands. Power up and good for Taylor Anderson, her first basket of the night. 4-point lead for Auburndale, under 6 minutes. Pull-up jumper by Roosh short. And foul. Who are they going to give it to? Faltasek or Roosh? As they both kind of crunched her, and they give it to number 10. They give it to Callie Roosh, her first. Oriah Harris returns for Abbotsford. Azul Diaz Miranda will have a seat. Taylor Anderson, no worse for wear. It's got to be a tough kid with the last name with Anderson, trust me. By the way, my name is Joe Anderson, calling play-by-play tonight for you this evening. Joined by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Garrett Short. Complimented him on his haircut the other night. He looks really sharp. Auburndale leading by 4. Drive to the basket by Anderson, cut off. Shot is up and long from Hassenorl. And off of Abbotsford, it'll belong to Auburndale underneath the basket. Over in that doorway, hard to see him, but Tim Anderson, longtime head coach of the boys here at Auburndale. Several trips to state, a couple of championships for that gentleman and the boys team. Pressure defense by Trankler. Knocked away. Hassenorl 20. Taylor Anderson with the miss. Who's got the ball? Roosh pulls it out of there. Knocked away from behind by Katzenberger. And it was over and back. And he is right. They got possession and they're into the court. And then they went over. Another timeout here from Abbotsford, a full one. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play. All throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. We've got a nail-biter here tonight in our first game of a doubleheader between Abbotsford and Auburndale. Coming out of the Abbotsford timeout, a turnover. Auburndale with a shot and the miss. Faltisick will rebound for Abbotsford. Goes coast to coast, doesn't get the basket, but gets the foul, and she will shoot 2. Sydney Faltisick with 6 points. And that foul called on Kylie Anderson, her second. 5th team foul, and Sydney Faltisick, the senior for Abbotsford, shooting 2. And makes the first. Anderson out for Auburndale. Second free throw off the mark from Faltisick. She tracks down the rebound. Good hustle. They rotated around. Roosh, fake shot. Kicks it out. Good hands defense by Rose Hassenorl. They get it ahead to Krings. Shot from Anderson is good for 2. So Taylor Anderson with the bucket. And back to a 5-point advantage and another turnover for Abbotsford. Kelly Roosh out. Baseline drive by Anderson, kicks it over. 3 on the way from Krings, off the rim. Broadhagen pulls down the rebound, brings it over near side, left-handed dribble. Shot on the way from Trankler, off the mark, rebound by Faltisick. Another rebound for Escalera. And the bucket. Back to a 3-point lead, 3.5 left. And a foul by Nevaeh Trankler. And that is foul number 7 and free throws for Auburndale. That will put freshman Gracie Hassenarl on the line, shooting 1-1. She is 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Shot is up and no. Harris pulls it down for Abbotsford. Broadhagen gives up her dribble. Now Escalera will get the ball and take the ball over the timeline for the Falcons. Broadhagen, nice. Oh, she had Trankler open, but that pass just out of reach. And if you're an Abbotsford fan, you got to make sure those don't happen. Trailing by 3, coming up on 3 minutes left in regulation. Every possession important here. Both teams. Auburndale patient with that offense. Katzenberger's shot off the back iron. Escalera with the rebound. Pressured by Hassenarl. And Hassenarl, with enough defense, makes the Brazeda Escalera lose the basketball out of bounds. Under 3 minutes. Got a 3-point game here. Anderson loses it out of bounds. Escalera checks out. Miranda in for Abbotsford. Full court pressure put on by Auburndale. Trankler swings it over. Faltasek, floater, short. Out of bounds, it belongs to Abbotsford. Belante will return for Auburndale. And Clobbin in for Abbotsford. Clobbin will inbound right there to Miranda. She was wide open. Missed her. Broadhagen by the 3-point line. Approaching 2 minutes. Playing up high. They're taking that down shot. Harris drives baseline. And dribbled it on the out-of-bounds line. 2 minutes left. 29-26. Auburndale, Harris out. Callie Roosh in. Full court pressure employed by the Falcons. Katzenberger says, give me the basketball. I'm going to put it in. 31-26, 1:40 left. 30-second timeout called by Abbotsford. We'll take one here as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Friends Stop Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Stop Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Getting down to the nitty-gritty, 5-point lead for Auburndale. Abbotsford is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Don't forget Friends Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. 4 fouls on Maya Krings. Callie Roosh makes the first of 2. This game is not over by any means. Second free throw for the senior. And made them both. 3 of 4 from the line for Callie Roosh. Belante. Now in the hands of Hassenarl. They back to Hassenarl. Skip pass and off the fingertips of Maya Krings. 3-point game, 1 minute, 15 seconds. Abby with 2 timeouts. Auburndale with 3. Full court pressure applied by the Eagles. And they get it over the timeline, does Abbotsford. Broadhagen keeps her pivot foot now to Trankler. Callie Roosh. She ran out of real estate again. They've twice now that's happened on that side. Harris did it, and now Roosh dribbled the ball on the out of bounds line on that end. Auburndale to inbound, 51 seconds. Belante centers it, pushes the ball. Now they can be patient. 43 seconds. And not pretty, but they're getting it done. Shot is up and good for Maya Katzenberger. Timeout for the Falcons. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
Did a little tallying up here on the scorebook during the timeout. Abbotsford 6 of 15 from the line. Auburndale 5 of 11. Abby's got a 30-second timeout left. Auburndale 3 fulls. 27 seconds remain. Abbotsford loses it out of bounds. Whoa. It's going to be off of Miranda's foot. Good pressure defense by Gracie Hassenarl to cause the turnover. Boys are anticipating getting out in the court here pretty soon. See Auburndale boys ready to go. And kicked out of bounds by McKinley Clobbin. 23 seconds, 5-point game. Abby needs a steal and a basket. Don't need a 3. 3 would be nice, but they don't get it. Belante swings it back out. And a foul by Miranda. Only her second of the game, and that will put Gracie Hassenarl on the line to shoot 1 and 1. 2 for 4, or 3 for 4 now. Made them both. And blocked. And 2, 1, And that's our matchup, friends. First game goes to the Auburndale Eagles by the final score of 35-28. Good job for both teams here. Quite a matchup. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Both of them were pretty ugly, but
I say,
I want to know what the turnovers were.
Oh, there we go.
I say it's new.
Yeah. Well, they looked so well at Columbus. I watched as I worked the game in Columbus on Tuesday.
But
I think it's that 5:30 start time messed them up.
Watch yourself here.
Yeah, you're not looking to shoot. More like looking to...
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
I didn't open the article, but they said that the Merrill boys just did that. JV boys won by a buzzer beater, and so did the varsity. That's something. How fun with those.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
We'll keep it short. Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. I'm here with Auburndale Eagle head coach Dale Owie. Coach, kind of a rough start, rough game overall. What are your thoughts?
It was a pretty sloppy game. We played really slow, I thought, on both ends of the floor. A lot of work to do. I
was going to see you look really sharp on Tuesday against Columbus, and it was kind of was it the start time maybe?
Could be. We kind of played like we practiced the last 2 days, so one of those situations.
Okay, understood. Well, thanks for your time. We were keeping her short. Thanks. Who do I have here? Rose Hassenarl.
Yep.
Where are you? I got to find. There you go. 12 points on the night. What are your thoughts on tonight's game?
I think we did a good job on defense because personally I like man defense better. Mm-hmm. And when we switched into that 1-3-1, I think we kind of got sloppy and we needed to switch back to the man. But I think we had a good game.
I noticed the intensity was much better in the second half.
Yeah, he had a talk with us in the halftime.
He seems pretty calm on the bench, but when he talks, everybody listens, right?
Yeah.
Well, 12 points for you tonight. 2 threes, that's got to be a good feeling, get those to drop.
Yeah, it was. I felt good.
What's with all the freshmen, too? You must have a really talented class in this bunch.
Thank you, but yeah, we stuck together all through middle school, 7th and 8th grade. We've been playing together for a while.
Well, we're going to put you in the house. You know how to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Rose Hosnerl, and I'm in the house. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss. Let's do a quick rundown of the stats here quickly. Abbotsford first, Briseda Escalera with 8 points. 4 for Callie Roosh, 7 for Sydney Faltasek, 2 for Azul Diaz Miranda, 5 for Araya Harris, 2 for Nevaeh Trankler, and 1 for Summer Broadhagen. Abbotsford, 6 of 15 from the free throw line. On the other side of the ledger, we look at Auburndale. 1 from Kylie Anderson, 8 from Gracie Hassenarl, 2 from Taylor Anderson, 12 from Rose Hassenarl. You just heard her be in the house. 3 from Maya Krings, 9 from Maya Katzenberger. And the Eagles shot 7 of 13 from the free throw line. Auburndale improves to 3-0 on the season. And Abbotsford falls to 1-4. We're going to step away here as the boys come out to warm up for the second game of this doubleheader here from Auburndale High School. Joe Anderson here, joined by Garrett Short. Take a little break, and we'll bring you our second game coming up in about 15 minutes. Thanks for watching.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Want to be in the house? Really? Okay. Pardon? Yeah. Thank you. I was choir director for 35 years. Now I do this. Hi, Mr. Eagle.
Baby, you pretty. Baby, got a couple minutes. Baby, ain't 4 or 5.
Well, friends, welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of boys basketball as we got game 2 of our doubleheader featuring Abbotsford and Auburndale. Joe Anderson joined here by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Garrett Short. Abbotsford comes into this matchup at 0-3 and Auburndale at 1-0. Garrett Rao, the head coach for the Falcons. Last 2 games, they have recorded losses 54-52 at Cadott, and they lost last night at Owen Withee 56-29. Garrett and I will have their next game on Monday at Greenwood. We'll get the starting lineups here from our excellent PA announcer here in Auburndale.
The Abbotsford Falcons versus the Auburndale Eagles. Now, once again, a reminder from the WIAA that good sportsmanship is expected from players and fans alike. Please root your team on in a positive manner. Let's have a great game from everyone this evening. Now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for Abbotsford. Number 3, Preston Buckleman. Number 10, Evan Rice. Number 21, Irvin Aguilera-Lazoya. Number 23, Grayson Totsky. Number 34, Blake Bargander. Abbotsford is coached by assistant Mario Pogodinsky and head coach Garrett Rao. Now the starting lineup for the Auburndale Eagles. Number 5, Blake Rab. Number 10, Caden Anderson. Number 23, Evan Scholl. Number 30, Thomas Owie. And number 35, Caden Weinford. Auburndale is coached by assistants Mike Rickey, Matt Flitter, Josh Van and Cooper Weinford.
Nice job as always on the PA announcement. Leading scorers for the Falcons, Preston Bunkelman averaging 13 points a game, Grayson Totsky and Irvin Aguilera, the top 3 scorers. Leading in rebounds for the Falcons, Evan Rice, and the assist leaders, Grayson Totsky. Auburndale 1-0 in the season. Their last game, a 60-44 win versus Colby on Tuesday. Chad Weinfurter, the head man. Monday night, they will host Columbus here. Caden Weinfurter, Caden Anderson, and Evan Scholl, the 3 to watch for Auburndale in their home whites with the blue numbers, letters, and trim. Going right to left on your screen, Abbotsford in their traveling reds. White and black numbers, letters, and trim. Distinct height advantage for Auburndale. Good crisp rotation. 3 on the way by Scholl. Rebound pulled down by Anderson. Gets the putback for 2. Caden Anderson, quite an athlete. I believe he was the quarterback for the Eagles, who had a very successful football season. Did a couple of their games here. Three on the way from Bargender, off the mark, tracked down by Owie. Anderson will take the ball over the timeline. Rab, baseline drive, crossover behind the back, kicks it out. Good rotation, Anderson baseline drive. Tried to feed it to Owie. Abby picks it up. Irvin Aguilera loses it out of bounds. Abbotsford in search of their first win. And Auburndale at 1-0. Abbey at 0-1 and 0-2 in the Merriwood North in last place. 3 in the way by Rab is a miss, tracked down by Anderson on the rebound. The Merriwood South is a tough conference. 3 on the way by Weinfurter. Rebound pulled down by Auburndale. They'll bring it back. You've got Assumption, Auburndale, Edgar, Marathon, Newman, and Stratford in the South. Caden Weinfurter called for the foul, his first, team first. Abbotsford to inbound. Getting kind of tongue-tied here. Sorry about that, friends. Marathon with that tall lad. He's about 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". I know I had to be on my tiptoes to interview him after a regional final game against Stratford last spring. Good rotation for Abbotsford. 3 off the mark by Totsky. Here come the Eagles. Kick out. 3 on the way from Weinfurter, and he got it. So Caden Weinfurter, you look at that young man, fairly tall. I mean, he's got to be 6'7", 6'8", and hitting three-pointers. Good jump stop and tried to get it in. Good attempt by Evan Rice. Weinfurter picks it up. Anderson's going to go coast to coast, and he's fouled. Must have got a body, Evan Rice. Caden Anderson shooting 2. Made the first. Just underway here, 14:51 left in the first half. Second free throw. Good, 2 for 2. Aguilera. And another steal, no, almost. Def Rice ends up with it. Rice will try to drive in. It's knocked out of bounds. Game 2 of a doubleheader, and been fun here in Auburndale. Garrett and I each had a Snickers between games. No doubt Garrett's going to have some Mexican food after this tonight. He likes the Mexican food. I'm going to go and do the gas station burgers. Shot is up and off the mark. Good try by Bargender. Auburndale on the attack. Weinfurter. Anderson for 3, well off the mark, pulled down by Abbotsford. Totsky to Bunkelman for 3. Preston Bunkelman gets the Falcons on the board with a 3-pointer. Kind of like a football score, 7-3. Weinfurter looks for a cutter. There's Anderson. Cut off. And got the tough shot. Two-2-1 press put on by Auburndale. Love that press. Used that for years as a coach. Even if you don't get a steal, you make the other team exert an awful lot of energy. And, Tom always says, get that out of my house. Good block. Anderson crossover, goes to the basket, and return. Evan Rice thought he had all ball, but called for the foul. much to his chagrin. And we'll put Caden Anderson at the line to shoot 2. Garrett, a Abbotsford grad. Some of these lads he's still acquainted with. 3 in for the Falcons. Noah Schroffnagel is in. Peyton Schreiber has checked in. And A.J. Broadhagen. Second free throw coming up. Made them both. He is 4 for 4 from the charity stripe, Mr. Anderson is. For those of you who remember the Matrix movies, Agent Smith and Neo was known as, his official name was Mr. Anderson. Speaking of interesting names, Noah Schroffnagel, I believe he's a relative of the superintendent of the school I went to. 3 in and out by Scholl. Ends up in the hands of Grayson Totsky. But Schroffnagel name very common in Abbotsford. And I believe Al Schroffnagel is from there. And he was the superintendent of schools for a long time from my school district at Royal. Two-three zone employed by Auburndale. Shot is off the mark. Aiden Cherney pulls down the rebound. Caden Anderson pulls up, stops, swings it out to Cherney. Cherney kicks it out, back to Anderson, baseline drive. Doesn't get it, falls awkwardly down. He's okay. Abbotsford trailing by 8, 11-3. Totsky tried to cut baseline but was stopped. Stripped away from Peyton Schreiber. Fake shot drive for Rabb. He kicks it back out to Anderson. Anderson pull-up jumper. No. Gets his own rebound. Put back. No, but he's fouled. Mason Meisner and Caden Weinfurter will check in, but we've got a 30-second timeout by Abbotsford. We'll take one here as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Friends, Egg Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Egg Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. And Caden Anderson, who's 4 for 4, with 2 more coming up from the free throw line for Auburndale. First one is in and good. Weinfurter in. Owie out for Auburndale. Second free throw coming up for the senior, number 10. It's up and it is good. 4 for 4 from the line. Actually 6 of 6. 10-point lead for the Eagles. 2-3 zone employed defensively by Auburndale. See how Abbotsford counteracts that. Pull-up jumper for Schreiber off the mark. Weinfurter with the rebound. Cherney far side, swings it back over. Scholl. Back to Cherney, far side, he'll dribble. Caden Anderson, switcheroo, doesn't get it. Nice spin move, but falls, doesn't go through. Schreiber rebound. Ahead to Broadhagen. Broadhagen will swing it back up high. Inside to Schreiber on top. Good skip. taking away that inside shot from Abbotsford. Good skip again. Long three. No. Who's got it? There's a scrum. Abbotsford ends up with it, and the shot is up and good. 2 for A.J. Broadhagen. Grab. Totsky, pull up jumper, no. Picked up dribble, good defense by A.J. Broadhagen. He takes coast to coast, got the most. Broadhagen with back-to-back buckets for Abbotsford. Narrowed it down to a 6-point advantage. Anderson near side, dribble left-handed. Schreiber with the pressure. Cherney gives it up. Inside the Weinfurter for 2. 5 points for Caden Weinfurter. A 2-2-1 zone press put on by Auburndale. If run effectively, you can get a lot of steals out of it, like right there. And like I said, 4 in for Abbotsford. Rice, Schraufnagel, Bargender, and Corin Decker. Yeah, that 2-2-1 press. What I really liked about it is you use that out of bounds lines as your sixth man. Weinfurter saves the long rebound for Auburndale. It's very effective. Even if you don't get a steal out of it, you wear down that other team. And you just try to steer. Weinfurter for 3 with the miss. Pull down. Good defensive rebound by Irvin Aguilera-Lazoya. Rice has it knocked out of his hands. It'll still belong to Abbotsford. Checking in for the Eagles is Tom Owie, the junior, number 30. Replacing Aiden Cherney. Shout out to this refereeing crew. They're doing back-to-back varsity matches here. Three on the way from Decker, and he got it. So Corin Decker with the 3. Cuts up to 5. Abbotsford with a tough week. Back-to-back losses, a 2-point loss on Tuesday, and got crunched by Owen Withey last night. Long 3 off the mark, and it's going to be a foul on Owie. And it used to be the old over-the-back foul. It's called a push now. There is no such thing as over the back. I don't think that ever was a real official rule. Aiden Rabb has checked in for Auburndale for Mason Meisner. Aguilera will swing it over to Decker. Back to Aguilera. He's running out of time here. He's got to get the ball over the line, and another turnover. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. Joe Anderson joined by Garrett Short, bringing you game 2 of this doubleheader. Girls first, boys now playing. Abbey and Auburndale. Weinfurter shot, short, rebound by Bargender. He'll push and center. Flipping ahead to Decker. Now to Schraufnagel, and Schraufnagel throws it right into the defense. Scholl, baseline drive. And not quite what they had planned. Hey, Toyland is open at Fleet Farm with their price match plus guarantee. If you find a lower toy price, they'll beat it by 5%. You'll get the best price on a huge selection of toys at Fleet Farm. They beat the press, but now we got the foul on Weinfurter. That's his second. Garrett and I were talking about Mr. Weinfurter. Talking about how tall he was. And what's sad is, and I don't want to say sad in a bad way, but he's the tallest kid on the court for either team. And when he goes to college, he's going to be a guard. And the kid is 6, what do you think, 6'9", 6'8"? At least. You can tell how much the height in college is compared to the high school arena of play. And he brings the ball over the timeline. 3-point shot. Back iron rebound by Decker. Anderson fouled by Decker. Corin Decker will pick up his first personal. Only the 4th team foul on, 5th team foul on Abbotsford. I've missed 2. So I'll make sure I check those. Caden Anderson making a living here at the free throw line. He hasn't missed yet. 2 for 6, 7 for 7. Schreiber and Totsky return for Abbotsford, along with Aguilera-Lazoya and Broadhagen. And Bunkelman for Abbotsford, and makes them both. Caden Anderson yet to miss a basket. Anderson and Weinfurter, the only scorers for Auburndale so far. Schreiber, long 3, tipped out. Who's it going to belong to? It's going to belong to Abbotsford. Abbotsford in search of their first win on the season. Coming into this matchup at 0-3. Starting to get into the meat and well, not quite yet. Once you get into January, that's when you're in the meat and potatoes of the season. Those of us of a certain age who in high school only played 18 regular season games. Steal by Anderson. Now they're up to 24. Nice job. And a bucket for Evan Scholl. And we've got a timeout called by Abbotsford. We'll take one as well. You are watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
It's time to get back to work. It's time to find a great job with great pay at Nikolai Construction. Find year-round work in carpentry, concrete, and steel that has you home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nikolai Construction on 29th Street in Marshfield. Get back to work with Nikolai Construction. Back to action here after the Abbey timeout. Inbound in the backcourt. Now they've changed. Now they've gone diamond. In a sense, well, another throw out turnover that ended up in the front row. One of the young ladies caught that. She was eating nachos before the game. I'm glad she finished them up, because if she'd had the nachos in her hand, they would have went flying. Good catch for her. Oh, almost took that third. Anderson drives baseline, cut off. Floater, good. For Scholl. 21-10. And that pressure starting to take its toll on Abbotsford here. They need to run somebody in the middle. have a person in the middle, he can attack that pressure a little bit better. Swing it back around. Aguilera back to Bunkelman. Schreiber. Totsky looks for a cutter. Got to be patient against that zone. You got to break it down. They run a 1-3-1 offense. Schreiber from the free throw line, only the backboard, and we've got a foul on Abbotsford. And they call that on Broadhagen. First personal 6-team foul on the Falcons. Next one will put Auburndale in the bonus. Approaching the 4-minute mark of the first half. Pull-up jumper short by Scholl. Rebound Abbotsford. Aguilera. Floater missed. Rebound by Broadhagen. He puts it up. Short again. Anderson with the rebound. He'll take the ball over the timeline for the Eagles. Good fake shot, baseline drive. They move it around really well. 3 on the way from Rab. No good. Rebound for Broadhagen. He's going to go coast to coast. Euro step, missed it. Scholl. Cherney looks for a cutter. He picks up his dribble. And Auburndale will reset. Anderson into Owie, and Owie is fouled. That'll put him on the line to shoot bonus. First foul on Grayson Totsky. And Tom Owie shooting bonus here. It's up, and it's good. Auburndale yet to miss a free throw. Second one coming up for the junior, and it's up, and it's no good. As soon as I say they're perfect from the line, they miss one. Nearly stolen. Totsky takes it over. Bunkelman, Schreiber. Pull-up jumper short by Broadhagen. Get it ahead. Scholl got the bucket. Evan Scholl with 6 points. It's now a 14-point deficit for Abbotsford. They do break the press. Well, Mr. Schreiber is a fairly tall lad, and he's kind of dwarfed by that, but a 3 from Irvin Aguilera Lozoya. Nice job by that young man. Good shot, good form. Got the 3. Got it to 11. Owie fouled. I think they're going to get Bunkelman for the foul. It'll be bonus. Preston Bunkelman with the foul, his first. And Tom Owie, 1 of 2 from the line, shooting bonus. And they're going to check in Corin Decker for Preston Bunkelman. Decker, the sophomore. Missed the front, and now we got a foul on Auburndale's Blake Rabb. Only the 4th team foul. See what Abbotsford can do here, but they turn it over right away. You got to be patient. Dribble into that, hit that guy in the middle. Pull-up jumper open for Rabb, Aiden Rabb that was. He missed. Rebound Abbotsford. Grayson Totsky, pull-up jumper, no. Tracked down by Rabb. That's Blake Rabb. Good ball movement for the Eagles. Aiden Anderson, 2. Good ball movement. That breaks down the defense. Now, if you run that guy in the middle, you got to dribble in, and he's got to find that open spot. And if they take that away, just what they did, that is a good thing that Abbotsford did to break that press. Got to be patient. And a nice basket for Peyton Schreiber, his first of the night. Anderson floats it up, doesn't get it. Put back for two by Aiden Cherney. I think Caden Anderson will have a seat as Tom Owie will replace him. Had to make sure he's okay. He kind of took another tumble on the floor. There you go, Abby. That's what you want to do, Abbotsford. That's how you break that press. Turn, pivot, look. And a turnover. Scholl, 2. Evan Scholl, 8 points for Mr. Scholl. Under a minute, we got 30 seconds. Schreiber for 3. Got it! Peyton Schreiber. Nice shot for that young man. Got it. 15 seconds. And they're going to probably play for 1. Aguilera with ball pressure on Evan Scholl. Rab, no. 3, 2, 1. No. And we're at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Auburndale 30, Abbotsford 18. Take a timeout for a few messages, and we'll bring you our halftime highlights here on Zaleski Sports. So stay tuned.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a
a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Hey everybody, it's Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and November is Red Tag Sales Event, which means an extra $500 savings on select models, Equinox, Blazers, and Silverados. Stop on in and talk to a sales consultant today.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Need furniture? Come to Mall Furniture in Marshfield and get it now. We have what you want in stock. Do you need a new 2-sided Wisconsin-built mattress set or adjustable bed? We have them in stock. Power lift chairs, rocker or wall recliner. How about a glider rocker or swivel rocker? We have them. Sofas, sectionals and sleepers, reclining and stationary, leather and cloth. Choose from Marshfield Furniture, Lazy Boy, and Best Home Furnishing. See our expanded Wolfcraft Maple and Oak, made in Marshfield Furniture. Bring your truck or trailer and take it with you, or have it delivered for a small fee.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. It's halftime. Before we get to the stats, our friends from H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield, they're hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. H&S is looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shifts. Apply online at hsmgco.com. And our friends from Culligan Water, get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at culliganh2o.com. 30-18 here at halftime. We'll look at the stats here first for Abbotsford. 3 from Preston Bunkelman. 3 also from Corin Decker and Irvin Aguilera Lozoya. 4 from A.J. Broadhagen and 5 from Peyton Schreiber. Tell an interesting aspect of this first half for Abbotsford. Not one free throw. Not one. On the other side of the ledger, Auburndale, 2 for Aiden Cherney, 14 for Caden Anderson. He is 8 for 8 from the line. 8 points from Evan Scholl. Tom Aui with a bucket with 1 point, and 5 from Caden Weinfurter. The Eagles shooting 9 of 11 from the free throw line here in the first half. Other games tonight, Shawamigan is at Marathon. Phillips is at Assumption. Pittsville is at Rib Lake, and Prentice is at Stratford. Falcons looking for their first victory on the season. They are at 0-3. Auburndale at 1-0. Their last game, Auburndale, was a 60-44 win over Colby. Chad Weinfurter, the head man. Their next game will be here on Monday versus Marshfield Columbus. I believe the network has that game, so tune in for that. Caden Weinfurter, the leading scorer for the Eagles at 18 points a game. Caden Anderson chips in 13. Blake Rabb chips in 11. Rebounds, Caden Anderson with 8. Evan Scholl averaging 7 a game. In assists, Evan Scholl averaging 7 a game. Tom Aui with 4. As we look at the standings in the Merriwood North, Prentice 1-0 and 2-0 over the overall. Athens yet to play a conference game. They are at 1-1. Shawamigan and Phillips and Rib Lake all the same. No conference games. Shawamigan at 1-1. Phillips looking to play their first game. Rib Lake at 1-0, and Abbotsford, as I said, now at 0-3. And the Merriwood South, man, what a tough conference. You've got Assumption, Auburndale, Edgar, Marathon, Newman, and Stratford. Newman, the defending D5 champions in boys basketball. Assumption, no slouch. Auburndale, as you're watching tonight, a strong team. Edgar always has a strong team. Marathon has got that young man who's pushing around 6'10", 6'11". They're 1-0. Stratford always has a good bunch. That Merriwood South is pretty loaded. We come back to the second half of action. And before we do, a little note from our friends from Blues Hair Studio. Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue is ready to help you get the fall's best cut and color. Schedule an appointment at Blues Hair Studio to look your fall best. Auburndale will inbound here to start the second half of play. Joe Anderson here joined by Garrett Short. Mr. Short, the meister of the modulator. The wizard of the wirecast. Shot off the mark from Rabb. Put back by guess who? Caden Weinfurter. So Caden Weinfurter with a bucket. Abbotsford will travel to Greenwood on Monday. Garrett and I have that matchup for you on the network. Three on the way, off the back iron from Barginder. Anderson with the rebound. Evan Scholl ahead to Aui. Aui puts it up, got it. Tom Aui, first field goal of the match here tonight. It's now 34-18 and traveled. As a coach, I always knew, now remember I coached with quarters, never did halves, but always that third quarter was always the quarter that always really kind of determined the game. Long shot for Scholl, miss, rebound for Abbotsford. Good rotation on the offense for the Falcons. Man-to-man defense employed by the Eagles. Nearly stolen. $16-point lead for the Eagles. Just under 16 minutes left in regulation. And powered up and fouled. Evan Rice, good move, picks up the foul. Tom Owie, his second foul, first of the second half. And that will put Evan Rice at the line to shoot 2 for the Falcons. And he makes the first. Second free throw coming up for the senior. It's up and it's short. Who's got the rebound? It's going to belong to Auburndale. And a quick sub coming in for Auburndale. It's going to be number 2, Aiden Cherney, for Tom Owie. No pressure employed by the Falcons. So Auburndale will bring the ball up. Weinfurter, 3, splash. Wow, second 3 of the ball game. Now a 18-point lead. Rice tries to power up, but they get Weinfurter for the foul. And Coach Weinfurter is saying no. And that's the third foul on Caden Weinfurter. And that will put Evan Rice at the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. No free throws for Abbotsford in the first half. This is their 4th. And Mr. Weinfurter, the coach, Chad, gets a bench warning from the official. That's a kind of a neat thing that they've added as a rule. Short rebound for Auburndale, where a coach can get his or her say in. And usually we're pretty thick-skinned as officials. We don't like to give up technicals. Weinfurter with the floater. And what that warning gives you is a chance to say, okay, coach, I've heard your concerns. Let's move on. Good move by Bunkelman, but off the rim, and it's going to belong to Auburndale. Owie will check back in for Auburndale. Caden Weinfurter will have a seat. So that's what that bench warning is. Kind of gives the official that leeway of saying, you know, I hear you, and you're getting close, but I'm not going to tee you up. Anderson, high shot off the backboard. He gets the rebound and fouled on the putback. Evan Rice called for his second personal. Anderson 8 for 8 from the line, make it 8 for 9. As soon as I said that, it bounced out. And it's knocked out of bounds, belongs to White. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin, is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Owie and fouled by Rice. It's going to be Evan Rice's third personal. That will put Tom Owie at the line to shoot 2. He is 1 for 3 from the line so far tonight. And that one's nothing but net. Noah Schroffnagel checks in, along with Mr. Schreiber. And A.J. Broadhagen for Abbotsford. Second free throw coming up for junior Tom Owie. It's up. And no. Schreiber with the rebound. Abbotsford trailing by 20. Their last game was a loss at Owen Withee last night, 56-29. Stolen away by Auburndale. Evan Scholl. Keep moving the ball. Anderson drives in, gets the defenders to come up and gets the basket. Nice job by Caden Anderson. Schreiber floater short, put back off the front of the rim from Broadhagen. Auburndale ahead. Rab with the skip. Owie in the post, turnaround jumper off the back iron. Peyton Schreiber with the rebound. He'll take the ball over the timeline. Baseline drive, skipped out, stolen by Evan Scholl. And we got a foul. Peyton Schreiber called for the foul, his first. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Auburndale on the inbound. Anderson kicks it out. One thing about Auburndale, I always remember they are so patient on offense. And just as I say that, Anderson dribbles it off his foot. And Abbotsford, but they get the foul. Blake Rabb didn't like the call, but he got a lot of wrist. Second personal and third team foul on Auburndale. Grayson Totsky inbounds for the Falcons. He'll come back out. That inbounds plays become very familiar. Schreiber gets it. That's the coolest sound that the basketball can make when it goes into the cylinder and rattles around. 42-22. 3 on the way from Meisner. Rabb with the rebound. Anderson to Owie, and he's fouled. It'll be out of bounds. Noah Schroffnagel, first personal. Weinfurter and Aiden Rabb have checked in for Auburndale. So the Rabb brothers are there, and speaking of which, Rabb to Rabb, but he missed the layup. Schreiber thought about a three. Here's a three. Nothing but net for Grayson Totsky. First field goal of the game, and it's a three. And got a foul called on Preston Bunkelman. And that's his fourth. So he'll have to sit for a while, as Irvin Aguilera Lozoya has checked in for Abbotsford. Rabb, three, yes. Blake Rabb, first field goal in the night, it's a three. Back to a 20-point advantage for Auburndale. Nice give and go, in and out. Nice shot by Schroffnagel, just didn't drop. Ball goes out of bounds, it'll belong to Auburndale. Evan Scholl checks in for Blake Rabb. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. And quite a tumble there on the jump ball. And Noah Schroffnagel, he's all right. I think he's more startled than anything. Didn't hit his head on the floor. He just kind of fell on his back. He's kind of catching his breath. And the officials are kind of checking him over and make sure he's all right. It's one thing that happened to me when I played many years ago in JV. Hit my head and got knocked down and hit my head on the floor. And Lozoya throws it away. That was at West Salem. And that same gymnasium, they have now, over the years, have transformed it into an auditorium. Ten and a half left in our match, and it's a 20-point advantage for Auburndale. Joe Anderson and Garrett Short here in Auburndale. Weinfurter, turnaround jumper off the glass, good. Caden Weinfurter is just a tremendously talented young man. Big, tall, can shoot from inside, can shoot from the outside. Peyton Schreiber swings it over. Schroffnagel back to Schreiber. He's going to go in against Aui. Now he says, get it out of here. Several substitutions coming in. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Staub Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. And that should be a jump ball. Good call by the official. As Peyton Weinfurter tied up A.J. Broadhagen. And it's a jump ball and belongs to Auburndale. Approaching the midway point of the second half. And it's a 22-point lead for the Eagles. In for Evan Scholl. 10 points for Mr. Scholl. A lot of games on the network tonight. Garrett and I have had 3 nail biters in a row. This is the biggest advantage for any game that we've had the last 3 days. Last 4 days, actually. Aui knocked out of his hand, but fouled.
That's first foul, number 21,
Irvin Aguilera Lozoya called for the foul. 6-team foul. Next one will put Auburndale in the bonus. And they bring Weinfurter out off that screen on the inbound. Pull-up jumper, no. Anderson's there, and good verticality by Abbotsford. Evan Rice kept those hands straight up. Corin Decker lost the ball right to Peyton Weinfurter. Peyton Weinfurter, no. Tried the 3, couldn't get it. Rice with the rebound. Lozoya will bring the ball over the timeline. Clock continuing to run. We're at 7:20. Good man-to-man defense employed by the Eagles. Got to try to get that ball over Caden Weinfurter. And Aui fouled as he turned around and will shoot 2. And that's Evan Rice's 4th personal, 7th team foul. Tom Aui shooting 2. Missed the first. Cherney and Blake Rabb have checked in for Auburndale. Second free throw coming up for junior Tom Aui. Up and no. Weinfurter tried to get in but was boxed out. Rice. Whoa! Tom always says you'll get nothing and like it. It's a nice problem to have if you're Auburndale where you got 2 bigs like that, and now you got this. That's a good shot for Caden Weinfurter. He's made 2 threes. He's very capable of hitting a 3. Good swing, Lazoya to Decker. No. And Anderson with the rebound. Auburndale looks very strong here, up by 24. 3 on the way from Caden Anderson, off the back iron. Lazoya with the rebound ahead to Bargender. Bargender shoots and scores. Blake Bargender, first bucket of the ball game. Clock continues to run. Anderson shot, gets his own rebound, swings it out. Weinfurter, 3, too long. Aui, does he track it down? No, he does. Last one to touch it was Evan Rice. Miguel Batista Carrion. I hope I said that right. I'm going to double check, because I wrote some of those names in very quickly. Carrion, yes. Miguel Batista Carrion seeing his first action tonight for Abbotsford. Rabb, 3, yes. Blake Rabb, second field goal tonight, both 3s. Both of these teams with very successful football programs. Abbotsford was knocked out, I believe, in the first round, wasn't kind of unexpectedly, and Auburndale, I believe, made it to level 3 or level 4. Oh, Weinfurter just put his hands up, and Andrew Hirsch, who's pretty tall himself, had to look up. Anderson out. Back to Anderson in the corner. Give and go. Anderson gets the layup. And we got a 30-second timeout called by Auburndale. We'll take one as well. You are watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
.420 left in this matchup between Abbotsford and Auburndale. Joe Anderson here with play-by-play. Mr. Garrett Short, the wizard of the Wirecast, the maestro of the modulator, on production tonight. Game 2 of a doubleheader here between Auburndale and Abbotsford. Auburndale girls with the win in the first game. And that shot missed. Auburndale will bring it down. 35-28, the girls defeated, and there we got a foul by Decker. And that will put Aiden Rabb at the line to shoot 1-1. So Aiden Rabb will be shooting 1-1 here. Peyton Weinfurter checks in for Aiden Cherney. And the boys here for Auburndale up 54-55, 27 now. Second free throw coming up for junior Aiden Rabb, number 3. They made them both. Jump ball is called, and ball belongs to Abbotsford out of bounds. Aguilera Lazoya will inbound on the east side for Abbotsford. Decker far side, give and go, and fouled as he went to the basket. A.J. Broadhagen. Fouled by Aiden Rabb, his first. That will put A.J. Broadhagen at the line to shoot 2. This is the first. That is only the 5th free throw of the night for Abbotsford as a team. This is the 6th. And they have only made 2 out of 6. Auburndale with 11 free throws in the first half. They've got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 on the game. 3 on the way, in and out from Josh Lundgren, who's checked in for the Eagles. Tipped away out of bounds by Peyton Weinfurter. Ball remains with Abbotsford. Grayson Totsky returns for the Falcons. A.J. Broadhagen will have a seat. Under 3 minutes left in our game. And by all appearances, we'll be having a chat with Coach Chan Weinfurter and a player of his choice. And the foul called on Mason Meisner, his first. That's a 5th team foul. A lot of reserves in for the Eagles. Shot off the mark from Aiden Rabb, Abbotsford. As we approach the 2-minute mark. Foul, legal screen. Player control foul. Andrew Hirsch called for the foul for Abbotsford. On the floor for Auburndale, Peyton Weinfurter, Josh Lundgren, Aiden Rabb, Keegan Empey, and Nick Steins. Under 2 minutes, minute 45. 3 on the way from Peyton Weinfurter. It missed. Aguilera Lozoya with the rebound, goes coast to coast, and he's fouled. One more foul to give before. No, that's the team's 6th. Peyton Weinfurter. Next foul will put Abbotsford in the bonus. Peyton Schreiber is checked in, and he shoots and doesn't get the shooter's roll. And knocked out of bounds off of Andrew Hirsch. Getting some of the reserves some playing time here for both teams. And fouled. It's going to be called on Batista Carrion. First personal. And that will put Nick Steins at the line to shoot 2. Senior Nick Steins, number 24, the lefty, shoots and scores. Second free throw coming up for number 24. Couple of dribbles. It's up. Off the back iron, missed it. So Peyton Schreiber with a 3. Under a minute. So MP gets in the scorebook for 2. Knocked out of bounds. Floater. Good shot from Batista Carrion, but missed it. Aguilera Lozoya with the miss, but a foul. Andrew Hirsch, second personal foul on the night. That will put Nick Steins on the line again to shoot 2. First one is up and no. Second free throw coming up for Mr. Steins. Shooting left-handed. It's up and it's good. Nope. Good rebound pulled down by Schreiber. Four, 3, 2, 1. And that's the game. Our final score, Auburndale 59 and Abbotsford 30. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
I think some teams do.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Okay. Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. This is the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. I'm here with Auburndale head coach Chad Weinferter. Chad, what are some of your thoughts on the night's action?
Well, I thought we were a little sluggish in the first half. You know, Abby has been put in a tough situation, new coach, and this is their fourth game already. A lot of games packed in early, so tough for them to get the new system in and things like that. I was hoping we'd get off to a little faster start. But then I thought once we went to our press, we forced some turnovers, we were able to get out on the break, stretch it out a little bit. I thought that was really a key in the first half. I thought we rebounded really well, took care of the ball, but we didn't shoot real well from outside. So then the second half, I thought we picked it up a little bit and were able to get our man-to-man defense going. So that was a key thing, I thought, in both halves, the press and then the man-to-man D in the second.
You know, in my coaching past, I love that 2-2-1 press. That's very effective.
Yeah, you know, and I'm not a big diamond press guy. We're trying to trap. I think our guys do a good job of picking their spots, and we're real comfortable with that. And we can change it up a little bit, but I thought they did a nice job with it tonight.
Looking ahead now to Monday, you've got Columbus here. What are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts for Columbus are with Jen and Emmett Konieczny. You know, they were in a bad car accident yesterday morning, and our family's very close with the Koniecznys, and just, you know, it's kind of a big basketball family in general around here, and so thoughts on the game, not so much. More thoughts with them, and they got some good news today. Emmett came out of it pretty healthy. Jen's got a little bit of a road back with her broken leg/ankle, but nothing life-threatening, and so I'm super happy for them, and Coach Konieczny was able to talk to him a little bit today, and we'll see about the game on Monday. It'll be there, or maybe it won't, or we'll figure it out. But just anybody out there that has any extra thoughts or prayers, send them their way, because they're great people. And, you know, you compete and you want to win, and you sometimes you forget the human aspect of everything, and those types of things put it in perspective pretty quickly. So
very, very true. Thanks for your time, Coach. I'm here with Evan Scholl. Evan with 10 points tonight. Defensively, what were you doing?
Defensively, we just know we had to stop them. Obviously, we went through their offense all week, how to simulate it. So the best we could do was switch to zone, we thought. That was our best defensive game plan.
Kind of nice to have a couple of twin towers on your team, isn't it?
Yeah. It's probably the tallest team we've had in 20 years, so yeah, it's definitely nice where if I'm in trouble, I can just throw it up to 6'7" or 6'8".
And with Anderson and yourself, it's kind of a nice, everybody rotates the ball well and really works well.
Yeah. We've obviously had a pretty experienced group, so we've been playing with each other since 3rd grade, so we kind of know what we're doing with each other, so it's been nice to grow up and keep playing with each other.
We're going to put you in the house. You know how to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the mic. Get out of the way.
Just give me the signal then. I'm Evan Scholl, and I'm in the house. Thank you.
Got it. Thank you very much, sir. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly we'll do the scoring here. First for Abbotsford, who falls to 0-4. 3 points for Preston Bunkelman, 2 for Evan Rice, 3 for Corin Decker, 3 for Irvin Aguilera-Lazoya, 3 also for Grayson Totsky, 4 for A.J. Broadhagen, 10 for Peyton Schreiber, 2 for Blake Bargender. A very telling sign of this game, only 6 free throws in the contest for Abbotsford, none in the first half. They shot 2 of 6. For Auburndale, 2 for Aiden Cherney, 2 also from Aiden Rabb, 6 from Blake Rabb, 18 from Caden Anderson, who shot 8 of 10 from the free throw line tonight. 2 for Keegan Empey, 10 for Evan Scholl, who we just chatted with, 1 for Nick Steins, 4 for Tom Owie, and 14 from Caden Weinferter, 13 of 23 from the charity stripe for Auburndale tonight. Auburndale improves to 2-0 on the season, and they will be playing Monday night here versus Marshfield Columbus, but we'll see what happens as Coach Weinferter mentioned that thoughts and prayers with the Konechny family as Emmett and his mother had a automobile accident yesterday, and they are in the hospital right now. We're sending good thoughts and prayers their way, and we'll see what happens on Monday regarding that game. Garrett and I will be back in Greenwood on Monday as Abbotsford will play the Greenwood Indians in boys basketball action. It's been quite a doubleheader. Auburndale with the sweep. This game ends up final score of 59-30 in favor of the Eagles. For my excellent producer, Garrett Short, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching, and we'll catch you Monday night from Greenwood. Again, final score, Auburndale 59 and Abbotsford 30. Have a great weekend, everybody.